Right. So we have with us here today privilege of having Dr. Evangelist Dr. Alveda King. For most of our viewers, you would be familiar with the name Dr. King, but for those who don't know, she is the niece of the um, civil rights activist, Mr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Dr. A.D. King. She herself is also a civil rights activist, and um, we have the privilege of having her, and so we want to thank her for joining us today. So, just for the sake of our viewers, could you just give a brief background of your experience, and specifically in the area of abortion, the abortion issue, especially as it relates to civil rights?
I am so grateful to join you by technology. And because of COVID-19, of course, we're having to greet each other through Zoom. However, it's a wonderful experience. I have traveled to the Caribbean many times, Caribbean, many, many times, to Nassau, Bahamas, to Trinidad, to Jamaica. And every time that I've been able to be among the lovely people, I get such a heart and a spirit for life. And I'm very encouraged by that. Usually my visits are either for prayer purposes and or to encourage the people to support sanctity for life. In 1983, I became a born again Christian and became pro life myself. Prior to that, I had had secret abortions and I was trying to support what was called women's rights. But I did not know how important it was to stand for the rights of the babies as well. So, human life from the womb to the tomb, one blood, one race. We're not even separate races, we're one race with beautiful ethnicities. So, I found out that we have to support life from the womb to the tomb. From my own heritage, I am the granddaughter of Reverend and Mrs. Martin Luther King Sr. My daddy, Reverend A.D. King, who's passed away now, he was killed in 1969, and my mother, and my famous uncle, Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. So as my work increased after 1983, when I began to speak out for life from the womb to the tomb, I was invited by Reverend Frank Pavone at Priests for Life. After our friendship began, we met in 1999. I met Janet Morana from Priests for Life as well, and I became the director of African American Outreach. Today, in the 21st century, I am a pastoral associate with Priest for Life, and I work very closely with civil rights for the unborn. Here I ask the question. I put it this way. A woman has a right to choose what she does with her body. The baby's not her body. We have to ask, where's the lawyer for the baby? How can the dream survive if we murder our children? So we have to find a way for civil rights for everybody, for human rights for everyone. And that has to be from the womb to the tomb, not from birth, but the baby's already alive inside the womb, usually for about 9 months, sometimes